Hello everyone! This is your captain speaking. And I'm getting used to another new headset, cause guess who had to get a new one? Mic's the same though, so we've got that going for us. I look a little small. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. I look a little bit less tiny. Hello, Captain Sarlo. Hello, Bluette. I've just arrived with an epiphany that I should have realized, like, almost 2 years ago. Bluette's leitmotif and the Persistence leitmotif are both nearly identical. It was probably so confusing during some of the Persistence's songs. I feel like I probably assumed the reason for that was because each of the Persistence has a connection to Bluette. In some way, except for fourth guy who I didn't know anything about. So I just kind of figured it was connected to that. Hi. Hello, Dan. Welcome, welcome. Let me turn down the music slightly. Okay, that should be semi-decent for background. Let's unmute Overwatch, and then let's move on over to Overwatch. We are going to be playing with each once he gets home. He is currently on his way home right now. So until he gets... I was gonna say, wait, we can do the, we can do Midtown, but we can't just play Midtown at the moment. Okay, we can just do a... We can just do a roll queue, quick play while we wait. How are y'all doing today? Also, please feel free to let me know if audio is strange. I'm still getting used to this new setup. It looks like maybe the volume isn't quite loud enough in-game. So let me put that back down to 50, put that up to 70. And that up to 60. That up to 90.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
I've had to adapt my whole, like, gaming setup for...
I've never been more ready for adventure.
Oh good, we still have that bug at least. I've had to adapt my whole thing, because I had to get a new headset, and both of the new headsets I've used behave entirely differently than my last one. There was a new MMO launched in Japan, so I'm playing with a VPN. Ooh, what MMO? Oh, that's a Sombra. Huh? I was grabbed for some reason. God, it feels a little bit tinny in my ears. But I don't know if that's coming through normally. Like, you guys might be hearing Overwatch completely fine. It's called Blue Protocol. I'll have to give that a look. I probably won't be playing it because I already have one MMO in my life at the moment, but I'm interested in seeing new ones, like seeing how they're doing, what they look like. And I have been known to try out a new MMO from time to time. I tried out Terra, I tried out Secret World, I never really tried out Black Desert. I tried out the character creator for Black Desert. I think Wildstar I played for like a couple hours. We don't have a team. I think our Life Weaver's also having some issues. Yup, our Life Weaver's having some connectivity issues. Rip, rip. I think I met you through WoW. Who are you?
What's happening, Captain?
Who are you? I don't recognize your username. Who are you? Hello, Foxy. And hello, Sin. Welcome aboard? I don't know why that's the first thing you've said, but hello. Oh, our other healer's having a real rough time. Bop Sting. I don't recognize that username. I also go by an entirely different username in WoW. I go by Mavena, and I was originally on Argent Dawn, then Kel'Thuzad for like a hot minute, and then now I'm on Grizzly Hills. It's what I always say. That's fair. Yeah, I remember that username. I used to play on Kel'Thuzad. I was on Kel'Thuzad for a little bit. So that must have been when we encountered, because my guild moved to Kel'Thuzad, and then people, like, kind of stopped playing, so then I moved to, Grizzly Hills. Waffer. I know that. Why do I know that name? I know you, and you know me, but I do not know where we know each other. This is very silly. Oh, hold on. I see him. He is here. He is here. Hold on. Why, hello there.
I opened the wrong game. Give me a sec.
You are very silly.
I opened Diablo 3 instead.
Each be like, it's my emotional support demon.
I didn't even open 4, I opened 3.
What have you done to your microphone?
I didn't do anything to my microphone.
You sound like you're talking through, like, a speaker at McDonald's.
Welcome to Wendy's. What can I get for you?
Frosty.
Frosty machine broke.
I was in that guild for a short time. It was during quarantine. It felt like a nice support group.
This is a place.
Yeah. I really liked my guild.
There, I replugged in my mic.
You do sound better. I'm being stared at.
Why?
Okay, you no longer sound better.
Why?
You are peaking? And you sound kind of staticky, at least on my end. It could be a headset issue on my end. Who knows? Not me.
I don't know.
Oh dear. Is Discord set to the right mic?
Should be. I don't have anything else it can use. I'll double check.
Yo, I just realized we're on the Pride map. Nice. The Wendy's speech. I'll be honest, I don't go to Wendy's.
Yeah, it's set to what it should be.
It's gotta be a headset issue on my end then, because everything sounds tinny. But you sound tinny and peaking.
Very strange. Let me see if I can hear it on stream.
I hope the audio's set up well on stream. I am winging it. We are scuffed. We are scuffed in this house.
It sounds okay to me on stream. I think it's alright.
Okay, it might be headset specific then. It might just be my headset.
Oh, that could be it.
But I did order that sound card adapter thing, because I found out the analog to USB, what I thought was just an adapter, is actually a sound card.
Oh!
That's what they are. They're called, like, 3.5mm to USB sound card.
Huh.
Found that out at Best Buy today. Because they told me what it was called, because I was asking for it. I never really found my place on any guild. Guilds can be really difficult. I got into Sunhawks. Well, I met them sort of in Cataclysm before they fully founded. And even then, it took me a long time to actually join them officially. But that was due to, like, me things, because I was in a roleplay guild at the time, and I didn't really want to let go of the roleplay guild yet, even though most people had stopped playing on that server. And then once the guild, my roleplay guild ended up disbanded one day, I was like, well, guess it's time for me to join. Hey, I'm trying to grab her. Did I? Okay. At least our tank also got hit. I thought for a second I got solo ulted by the Sombra. That would have been very silly. Yeah, it was called the Sunhawks. I think that guild is also the one that moved over to Kel'Thuzad. Let me res. Oh, Each, you'll be happy to know that the thing where your team just talks in your ears is still happening.
Yep, I've been hearing it. So excited to know.
It's consistency. Consistency is. I didn't hear it.
That was funny.
He was just outside of my auditory range because sound is bug.
Healthy body, healthy mind. I have opened the bar.
It's really cool to have more guildies, like, checking things out, you know? Because, like, I know that people are busy and stuff, but, like, seeing guildies or former guildies or whatever coming around, it's really nice. Like, Mark and Angela came by the other day, and that really made me smile, too. God, I miss raiding. The guild with Mori! That must be how I knew you, was through Mori. Whoa. I did not think he'd be able to track me there. Oh well. Yeah, I miss the Hawks. And, like, the guild I'm in now is okay. It's got Mark and Angela, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's okay, but it's not the same. But then again, like, I literally grew up in that group of people.
Don't forget to damage boost.
I am forgetting. I will forget every day of my life.
That's what I'm here for.
Like, I literally grew up around the Sunhawks. Like, I was a teenager when I met them, and I am now 27. Like... Thank you, Sombra. Very cool.
Very helpful.
I am at the height of my performance. Unfortunately, that performance is interpretive dance, and I'm getting a D.
The height of your performance, a 5-4. I picked up a cat at work today
Oh.
to bring over, and the poor thing is very nervous. It got its claws stuck on the end of its litter tin and pulled it, and it made a clanging sound. So it flipped out and scratched its way out of my arms into a backflip, basically.
Baby,
So-
no!
She was fine, she's good, but she did get my arm pretty bad.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. This is like 5 or 6 hours after I got back to the store is when, not the manager, but the shift lead said, hey, you mentioned, like, you said you got, like, scratched by a cat. Is it bad enough that you think, like, you want to get seen for it? Like, should I write an incident report? And the manager was like, oh yeah, if it's bad enough you think, then you should write an incident report. It's okay. Maybe you should have asked me that when I told you I got scratched by the cat in the first place.
Oof. Things aren't thinging enough. Thing
The manager
more.
was unbearable
On
today.
it, boss.
To the point where she was so rude. I told Captain about this earlier. That my manager was so rude and unprofessional with me today that I've decided I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks tomorrow.
Honestly, understandable. Hopefully tomorrow you'll hear about the application.
I hope so.
You have made Ember happy.
Yep. So, I do plan on telling her tomorrow during our meeting, hey, the way you acted yesterday was extremely unprofessional, and I am going to tell HR about it when I put my 2 weeks in. They're gonna be lucky if they get 2 weeks. Like, we'll see how tomorrow goes. But I don't want it to reflect badly on me. Oh, thank you.
You have the power and are in charge.
I have the power and are in charge.
So many memories. There's so many. I love that.
So that's my
guild.
unnecessary life update for chat.
Ember says, I think have tomorrow be last day and leave so we can party Saturday. I will have to party from afar. I am house sitting. Ugh.
Oh, are we back, Phil? Shoot.
Oh shit. Oh god. Run.
I'm running.
House party. No!
I heard the Dorito
Okay.
music and was like, wait!
I was technically told that a couple people could come over, but it's someone else's house and I don't vibe with that.
You can fly to me.
I don't know who you are.
I'm
Or
Fariha.
where you are. Oh, okay. I do want to have that fire pit hang out sometime soon, though, Ember. Because that sounds fun. Love a good fire pit. Oh boy. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, that was lucky / unlucky.
How'd I live?
Lucky for you, unlucky for him.
I jumped. Bro,
You
I
just
jumped.
You jumped and it saved you.
No, I was on the other side of a half wall and I jumped and I still lived.
Ah!
That's why I was like, bro, I jumped. How am I alive? Just pushing for this weekend.
Diva, I don't care about you.
Since Sherry is out of town until Monday. That's fair.
Do I need to care about her? I don't think I need to care about her.
See you later, Dan. Thanks for dropping by. It was good to reminisce.
I help. There's a bunch of stuff on my mouse pad that is in the way of me moving my mouse.
Have you considered cleaning your desk, Smile?
I need to.
See,
I just got home and immediately hopped on.
That is fair. I have solved the problem of having a desk that things are in the way by usually only having a small amount of things on my desk and just piling everything else on a side table that I have next to my desk.
I do have a 6-foot-long side table. It just holds all of my stuff on it.
I wish I had that. I have a tea table. I have a tea tray table on carpet.
You know what? It means you don't have all the space to pile stuff.
I still pile. It just means it's a tipping hazard.
It's fine. Yeah, like 2/3 of my 6-foot table is my jewelry making supplies and my tattooing supplies. So.
I have some of my craft supplies on the side table, stacked on top of. Let's see. Right now, I have the air dry modeling clay stacked on top of the one dice box, while the other dice box is on top of the origami paper.
Ah.
And then there's all the thread next to the origami paper. Today was my big clean day. I usually do cleaning on like Saturday or Sunday. My grandmother and I alternate between cleaning downstairs and cleaning upstairs.
Get double.
Excuse
kill
me?
you both?
Excuse
that
me?
shouldn't have killed you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, that was ridiculous.
So I can not be blocked by the half wall and live, but I'm fully blocked by the payload and die?
Yep.
My ultimate is charging.
Good game. Good game. But we usually alternate like each weekend. One weekend we do cleaning downstairs and one weekend we do cleaning upstairs.
I want to pop Diva
so I
and then
try to
use my ult.
At least tidy and vacuum my room every 2 weeks. Kill, 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 violence. I'm at the height of my performance.
At the height of my performance.
I'm gonna get a good grade in job.
I'm gonna get a good grade in job.
Which is both something normal to want and possible to achieve.
I'm just gonna back out here for a minute.
Everyone relax.
Okay.
Okay, I have had water and I have had tea. I was thirsty. Jack hard left, Jack hard left.
Come with me. Get off my mercy. I will eat your ass. I will kill you.
My backstating for you to look around more. Fair.
No, first death for Brone.
First res. Go, go,
Thank
go, go, go,
you.
go, 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 kill. Yeah, I've definitely been more coasting, so far.
Bastion's low.
Of course they have a bastion.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Just emoting for fun. Very cool. Thanks, Ember.
Thought you had us, huh?
Backfill to the rescue, baby!
Pharmacy to the rescue. I wasn't even pocketed either. We did our own things, and it worked out when we did our own things too.
Yep.
'Cause they couldn't kill us.
Is it even accurate anymore? Is what accurate? The username,
I forgot to equip
the
this
age, and the
queen.
pronouns are.
I like this line queen. It's cute.
I am literally older than you. Oh my god. But yes, all of the commands.
You heard the Genji voice line about rust, right?
Yes.
It's so
All of the
so stupid.
all of the listed commands are also still current, except for exclamation mark
Nightbot
Discord.
is baby.
No, I'm being called baby.
Nightbot is baby infant.
True. But except for Discord, because I currently have the Discord paused for invites, just because there's been some issues, for queer streamers about people joining
Give me a
and
number
posting, like, gore and
between
shit.
1 and 17, including those numbers.
12.
12, okay.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Soldier it is.
Did the music just cut out for you? When the door opened? Like, it was doing the dramatic music, and the second the door opened, it just cut?
Probably. I know all of a sudden it got very quiet.
Okay. I'm glad it's not just me. I had that issue earlier when I was testing out my new headset, and I genuinely thought it was a me issue.
Oh.
Only had it happen on push, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
Specifically this map, actually, though I had spawned in on the other side.
Oh.
Nightbot is saying Captain 27, they them, you didn't say anything fair. I'm having Nightbot speak for me.
Okay, time to go over it. Time to go over. She ice blocked, body blocked me, then wall blocked me.
She is afraid of your power. Diva is having a fun time. Diva is spinning.
Great time. Diva, you spinning? Diva spinning.
I love how you talk to Diva mains that aren't you as if they are the small dog animals.
They are my children. I am the ultimate Diva main.
Deva?
No, Diva. Daemon!
Deva is a... Isn't Deva like a demon princess from Skyrim or something?
I know. You know what? Maybe. It's like, are you thinking of Dova? But no.
No, I'm
Dova
not
and
thinking of Dova. Dova just means dragon. That's not a
Dova
god.
means dragon.
That's not a god or a demon. That's just a creature.
It's just a creature.
Okay, but the delivery of that line is very good.
I love that line. Back it, bitch.
Cannot wait until I get that USB sound card tomorrow. Apparently it comes with drivers.
Oh?
From what I understand of my experience of... Haha, get deleted, dummy. Of headsets, drivers equals good.
Yes, drivers does equal good with headsets.
There is Damon...
I heard you, Moira. Where'd you go?
Targian. Or Computing Demon.
Oh, she's actually... Oh, there. I don't want to go too far forward.
Oh, that is Ana!
We do have an Ana, yes?
I thought this was Ashe, and I thought Ash was having trouble, and I was looking around trying to find Anna and where she was, not realizing I was staring at her. Oh boy. Yeah, Diva, I don't think we're gonna be doing that. Yawn. Hello.
Let's see if I can get an ult behind him.
No.
Okay, they just threw everything this direction.
I was crouch pushing with you, and Diva just went no.
Yeah, I heard.
So I backed up because I thought that was the problem, and then she started going the way you went, and I was like, "What? Huh? What was the no then?"
I don't know.
What was the no? Kill, murder, die. Well, okay, don't do this. I meant kill, murder, death.
Thank you.
Ow. I just touched my... Damn it. Ow. I wasn't paying attention and I moved my mouse too quick and I touched my, teapot.
Oh, ouch.
Which is still incredibly warm. So it just irritated my thumb.
Ow.
The problems with having a gamer mouse.
That was a great sleep. I'm trying to kill your backline. Get off of my supports.
He will not be doing that.
Oh, he's pocketed now.
So were you!
Sorry, I was getting his mercy first. There we go. Oh, don't like that. Can you... Nope, you're safe, okay. I was gonna see if you needed to make it to me.
I'm running away. I'm fleeing. Diva, no. You know what? Screw it. No. Oh. That should have gotten off. That should have popped. Rip. Oh! She uses them conversationally.
What?
Diva uses her callouts conversationally.
Ah, okay.
That's what the no was about.
Ah, okay.
The no was no. No.
Ah.
Like irritation at the death, probably. And then just then, they had died and I had tried to res them, and they had said, sorry, on my way.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I do
so
that
they're
too
conversational. Because there's a difference between a conversational player saying no and a standard player saying no.
That is true.
Assist me, please. Please.
Okay. Oh, sorry. My arms are so sore.
I know I did a lot of lifting at work, but my arms shouldn't be this sore. Legally, that was an ult.
Legally speaking, it was an ultimate that happened.
It was in fact ult usage. Tank, no please. Diva, please. Diva, please. No.
Okay, I come to body block for you.
Oh, that's problems. Okay, she's healing now. Is that what happened? Bless. Ow. I flew into it because I'm bad. I flew into it because I'm bad, but
Okay,
they didn't touch. We love to see it.
We love to see it. Aw, so it can be one of mine. She had some good dynamites and some good bobberts.
I'm excited I get to see her because she and I were never on the same side of the map. I genuinely never got to see anything she did. Oh, also, Ember. Down here at the bottom, where you see the little... Hey, each talk for a sec.
Hello.
That, the little light-up character, that's what I was calling Fuji React.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you. I was showing Ember your little Fuji.
Oh, my little man. My little boy.
Your little guy.
A little goblin.
I don't have reflections enabled. Thank you, brain.
Oh yeah, demon. Targaryen.
There we go. Now I have lighting.
Lighting.
Just have my... Angry emoji. With angry girl hair. That is silly. What on earth is that name?
Which one?
Look at it.
Definitely a Junkrat name.
That is a Junkrat player name. That reminds me. Each.
Huh?
After stream, remind me to show you my new dices.
Okay.
My new dices came today. They look so good. I'm so excited.
Dices.
I'm down to download if you guys want to comp. I'd be down, but I know that you don't, you didn't want to re-download, so if you don't feel like re-downloading, that's fine. Ember says, fighting off sleepiness, so down to download if you guys want to comp.
Sure.
I'm also down to either do comp or continue comp after stream as well.
New season where May is broked.
New season, new me.
New season, same exact me.
New season, except this season I play like Weaver. I am just not paying attention to my behind surroundings because of the audio difference.
Oh, I ran into a mine.
I love when they pile driver right into a hole.
Yeah.
I did not see you. My brain does not work.
It's okay. I got the riz. Just keep that Haug alive. I don't know if we needed this, but I wanted it.
I appreciate it, because I am threatened. He's got ult. He's got ult.
Nope. You sure do. Great pull.
I'm just glad it didn't, like, screw up her ult.
I'm outstanding in my field.
What are you growing?
Peaches.
That's better than the default response my brain came up with to the question I asked.
I'm farming wins, boy. What was yours?
Leaves.
Leaves. Ah, you're a tea farmer.
Free time again. Let's go, baby.
Hog saved.
Boost me.
Okay.
Never mind. That went terribly. I did not know Hog was flanking them.
I got you. Don't worry. But I gotta keep Hog
What
alive.
what in the hecky?
You're alive! Oh my god.
What?
That was unfortunate.
I tried to escape.
Yeah, he was on there with you and just got the headshot.
She touched. She touched.
Got her. Oh, jumped at the.
Is he having a fit? Bro, look at her healing.
Greetings.
Damn. Backline diff?
If there is
Up
a
diff?
gold and silver healing in the lobby, it is us. I wish my DPI button was working recently. It's been acting off.
Stay close out here. I know how you like to get into trouble.
Oh, wait, gotta push stuff out of the way. There we go. Give me that TP, Sim. Give me that TP.
I have to get used to how this headset fits on my head. It's a lot more comfortable, but it's also a lot more loose.
Sim, no. Thank you. You saved me.
I'm doing my best. It is not enough, but I sure am trying. I have to swap my bracelet to the other wrist because I can't move my mouse effectively with a bracelet on it.
Oh yeah, I always have to take my watch and stuff off whenever I play games.
But I need to be wearing my Outlaws bracelet.
They're not playing yet, it's okay.
They're playing today though.
They are, but they're not playing yet.
No, they're playing in 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, they are second game of the day, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's at 8 PT.
Damn it. Okay, well, let's get out of here.
I'm inside! How was I killed inside the room?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, we didn't have to go full. We went full.
It's
Far
like,
End
it's
Bastion
like
is
they
full.
always say, it's nerf or nothing.
It's nerf or nothing.
Anyway, while they're fighting us in our backline, what if we just...
Go touch the point?
Yeah.
There.
What if I just went to site? It seems to have worked out.
It has worked out in our favor this day. Where's my Fariha?
She fell down.
I get her. I
I'm
get
getting...
you, I don't get you.
I got, is what I did. Just letting stream know I'm probably gonna go for about another 30 minutes on stream today, because I do want to go a little bit over an hour, because there's always a little bit of lead up and stuff like that. So I do want to go over an hour today.
I was gonna see if I could make it to the car, but I couldn't. It's like I can kill myself! No, I can't.
I appreciate that y'all
I'm
have been
sorry,
hanging
I
out.
can get myself hit by a car and respawn. I don't think Twitch likes that phrase.
Probably not. It does not like any references to,
Self-oofing.
self-oof. Even in Minecraft.
Even in Minecraft.
I am die.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
Walrus, please. I'm thinking we go for another half hour live.
Sure. I should have hit my ult, but I wanted to see if people could get back.
Stretch my arms.
Doctor, have I really got to eat vegetables? It's like crunch, crunch, crunch. How long have I got to chew these?
Another moment in which Junker Queen is relatable. Dislike
Oh, yeah.
of how long have to crunch vegetable.
To crunch a vegetable. I like a crunchy vegetable.
I'd like a crunchy vegetable from time to time, but sometimes it's just like, God, how long is it gonna take?
Yeah, it's true. I
This
prefer a
is
crunchy
why.
vegetable to a soft vegetable.
This is why peas are good, because you put them in other food, and then you get vegetable without having to care about vegetable.
True. I have my selection of vegetable that I really like, and all the rest of them I will tolerate. But I like a lot of vegetables, so I'm lucky.
I do not like many a vegetable. I like peas. I like
Have
corn
you
when it's on the cob.
Oh, the cob.
I like...
Have you had a watercress? Is that a vegetable?
Is that leaf? Is that a leaf?
No, a watercress is not a leaf.
My brain was thinking
like
water
a-
chestnut.
A water
And I'm like,
chestnut
that
isn't
is-
a leaf either.
No, I know. I was like, no, because water chestnut is not a leaf. Is it a leaf?
No. Watercress is like, it's basically tasteless. People say it's tasteless. I think it tastes a little sweet. It's basically just crunchy water that's sweet.
That's iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, but it's a...
I like iceberg lettuce. That's crunchy wet.
Yeah, you'd probably like a watercress.
That reminds me, after stream I'll probably need to take a 5-minute break because I really want some watermelon now. No?
Some melon.
That's not even what I meant to say. I was gonna get some watermelon. What I meant was some ramen?
Watermelon ramen, anyone?
God, no.
Disgusting. Truly horrible, I think.
I do want some watermelon now, but what I actually wanted was, I was thinking about peas, and then peas made me think of food that I put peas in, and sometimes I put peas in mashed potatoes, and sometimes I put peas in ramen. Except sometimes I put too many peas in the ramen, and then the chicken ramen just tastes like peas.
Tastes like peas.
And I don't like that. I don't want my ramen to taste like green. I want it to taste like processed chicken.
Okay, what if it's a green ramen?
No. I want it to taste like either tonkatsu or chicken.
I don't know what the first thing you said is.
Tonkatsu?
Yeah.
Pork ramen.
Oh, okay.
It's specifically the, like, type of, like, pork bone broth, style of thing. It's called tonkatsu.
Very cool. I learned a food today. Speaking of foods, I cannot reach him. I want you to make me tempura chicken.
Okay, we can do tempura again.
Cause I can't have tempura shrimp.
Remember that time, while making it, I was like, hey, what if we just fried some tempura batter and it fucking exploded?
Yeah.
Being honest, not the response I was expecting it to have. I hit the wrong button. We really need to touch, like, now.
I'm going. I got it.
I pulled her towards the objective, just like, hey, come here. Look at our healing, though.
Oh god.
We did our best.
I'd say we did pretty good.
I've had more water.
It's my boy. Not sure what the Lucius thought he was gonna accomplish there. Yeah, Hog's ult has been a little funky.
Tap 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 tap. I want to play Life Weaver. That's what I want to play.
Hello. Growing into who you truly are. This should be fun.
On my way.
I'm really gonna have to check up with what's going on in Overwatch League today. Because all I saw while in between maps was an Overwatch League tweet that said, we really, and like the really was like wavy up and down. And then said, need teams to stay on the payload. And then I saw Angela Ziegler post that map 5 was fine. I'm totally not grabbing my face in agony And then I saw a reply with, "Everything is fine actually, Merit, go kill!" And I have no context. Come here, my boy. Genji is on me, however, and we are dying.
Yeah, the Shamadas did a little whooped around. I got him low, but
สงสัยต้องลองวิธีอื่นละ Rounding forth.
Yawn, 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 yawn.
I have to reload. Fuck Chia. There she is.
Some healing? Come here, will you? On my way. On my way. My ultimate is charging. Better off with me. A pleasure.
I love when someone's coming back from spawn and I just life grip them to the objective. It amuses me greatly.
It's fun. See if I can combo with Sigma. Okay.
That was a choice.
An enemy here. Can't have it getting worse.
I just got so focused on that Hanzo, I forgot to heal and I just started a PvP.
I started going.
I'm very much in that mindset of I am either healing exclusively or it is time to commit violent crimes.
I get that.
That should do it.
On his low.
Genji. Genji and Hanzo. The brothers.
One is on fire. They're both dead.
I thought that was Arzen. I was like, what? No!
No, it was theirs. I killed him.
Focusing, hardcore focusing. One of the Shamadas has to have ult, right?
Yeah. Genji's probably close. Hanzo maybe. There's Hanzo.
There, it's a spawn dragon?
Yep.
They didn't touch!
Get him, Robert.
They didn't touch! Gay NASA?
Okay, NASA. I don't think it was a tank diff.
Did they have a tank?
Yeah, their diva was fine. It was just unlucky because I had range on her, and Sigma had range on her, and Bastion had range on her, and Discord is rough. Discord is very, very rough sometimes. It is getting dark, I gotta turn my light on. Light has been turned on.
Bro, I'm zoning. You know that thing I do sometimes when I zone and my head just tilts to the side? I know I've done it in front of you. I don't know if you've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've caught myself doing it twice in between matches. So this might be our last game on stream. Because it is a sleepy day.
I will be a slim. I am a slim.
Slim.
Snow slim. No, I have to get out of the emote. Let me out of the emote. Let me out.
You
Why
are
is it
trapped.
so long? It's so long.
You are trapped with the consequences of your actions.
I am. It's okay, I'm here.
Oh good, another Sombra.
Okay, I'll spy check for you. I don't need to spy check if she keeps showing herself all the time.
I did a weird fly there.
I am having trouble.
Oh good, I can hack again.
Enemy team has claimed the robot.
Does a little dance.
I'd better be more careful.
Thank you.
I hate that name.
Go, go, robot.
Oh,
laser.
our
No, I wasn't even looking at
Bastion.
Bastion. I was looking at Sebrin.
Oh. That one's funny at least.
The other one's just teenager behavior. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I don't. It's weird to me when people talk about that kind of things about their parents.
Yeah.
My brain is just like, I don't know.
Damn it, I wish it fucking let it go still. No, Brig, it was me.
I finally got tired and I just went and tried to 1v1 the Sombra. She had a hacked health pack though, so it was a losing battle, but it took her a while to kill me anyway.
Yeah? You can fly to me if you need. Never mind, you can't go anywhere. Fuck you. I can make it! I
I
can't.
have to wait for y'all to respawn, because I'm stuck. She found me! Shit. Okay, that was Unfortunate on my part.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot that could be done there.
My skills are still needed.
I'll be honest, I've never gone in that
Made
room
him use
before, so I
early.
thought there was a way to exit.
Oh, no.
You left me.
I'm sorry, I did not know you were back yet. I was trying to help out Zarya.
Zenyatta is here.
No, I fucking said switch.
Yo, next death, can you let Ember know that we're calling stream after this, but then we're down to call?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, smile.
You're welcome.
That was a choice?
That was definitely interesting. Okay, that was unlucky.
I will not let you fall.
She missed like 90% of the shots on the Zarya and just got everybody behind her instead.
Rip.
It doesn't happen very often, but their Sombra's like hard carrying their team.
Technology is truly extraordinary.
No, yeah, she's kind of decimating. It's a bit of a problem.
I got brothered, but he's one. Okay, she punched him. Thank you.
I used the Bastion for blocking. Kill, kill, violence, 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 violence.
I will voint. I'm voyant.
I don't know what that means.
I'm violent.
Okay.
I'm voyant. I can't hit Moira at all.
Have you considered getting good?
I have. Unfortunately, it was too much work. I did it. I hit her.
I thought for some reason you were to say unfortunately it was too expensive.
It's expensive.
Her.
She's too expensive.
Help me.
I tagged her.
Bro, everything that could have gone wrong there did. I saw the Sombra, I tried to ping her. It pinged the tank through the wall because she was invisible. And then I pulled up my pistol and tried to shoot her and then fell over the edge. Did not hit her and then fell over the edge. And then you were almost out of range.
Nah, I saw you.
I know,
I
but...
knew it.
Boosting your damage.
Sombra got me again.
I better be more careful.
My armaments are ready.
I think a helicopter just flew near my house.
Don't worry, I'll catch you up.
She's one. Damn
I
it.
will say, we've held on a surprisingly long amount of time.
We have. It's a great grab. Unfortunately, there's no one there to assist on it.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Good try.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Can hack it.
Ooh, Ember. I'm just gonna end things real quick, and then I'm good to play call.
Alrighty. Bye, chat.
So yes, thank you everybody for joining me for today. Me and each.
I'm gonna see if I got paid today.
Thank you for joining me and each today, and Ember there at the very end. Let me see if I can find someone to send you to. Ba-ba. I'm gonna say go ahead and go visit whoever you want to visit today. I will be back again tomorrow with some Black Mesa. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been your captain speaking. Have a good one, everyone.